Hi, this is Kristen with Get Your Geek On, and I'm here with Liz with FreezePop, and I'm here to ask her a few questions in an interview. So last night y'all played around 8:30 for Friday for Pax. How was that?
It was fun.
It was fun?
Yeah, I'm like a little brain dead today, but it was, yeah, like Pax is always like a super fun but very exhausting experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was more of that.
Awesome. And what is your most famous song, and why do you feel like it's your most famous?
I mean, the one that people generally know is Let's Talk More Rock, just because, you know, Guitar Hero 2 was so humongous. So yeah, I mean, that's sort of the one that people are like, oh yeah, that one. So.
And what is the song that means the most to you?
Of like our own songs?
Of your own song, yeah.
Oh geez, that's a hard question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm blanking on it.
That's okay. So I know you're working on your 5th album. Do you have a date that you plan to release it, or?
We're looking at a couple months.
Couple months?
Yeah, we're like so close to being done. No, it's been this whole thing because we did a Kickstarter a couple years ago, and just stuff happened, and we're like ridiculously late in delivering it. So people have been, for the most part, extremely patient. Like, we've been keeping people updated and stuff, and people have generally been very patient about it. And so
they're just like, hurry
thank
up.
you to all the very nice, patient people. And yes, but I mean, the thing is that, so we have one album, and then we're going to have 2 bonus albums, and actually probably like a lot more bonus material, just because.
So that's a lot of work.
It's a lot, yeah. And basically what happened was we sort of had some demos that we thought were going to be the album, and then we're like, oh yeah, that's not the album. And like it just ended up taking this different turn and taking several more years than we thought it was going to. So
you're like, scratch that, let's make it a single, and then we'll just do something else with that.
I mean, I think the big takeaway from the Kickstarter has been like, you can't really put a timeline on creative projects.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you have like, you know, a specific idea of like how you think it's going to turn out. Basically, like if we were to ever do a Kickstarter again, we would have to have the album like done. Yeah. You know, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. It really does.
Lesson learned.
So as a geek-related website, we have a lot of types of different EDM, and I know a few years ago, electronic dance music was really popular, and since then it's like declined a little bit. Do y'all have any like goals or plans to like increase awareness for electronic dance music? I know I enjoy it. I don't know many people that even know about it, so I try to like say, hey, look at this band, or you know.
I mean, it's weird. I feel like our appeal is like it goes across so many different scenes that like I felt like we've never really fit into one specific scene, just because, you know, because of the video game thing. We play a lot of like nerdcore shows, but also like the goths like us, but then also like, you know, we're kind of 80s, but then also there's just, so it's like it's very fragmented. So
I would say 80s.
So it's cool. I mean, I don't know. I think of like EDM as a whole, and like just like my first like feeling is like just it got kind of ruined by like bro dudes kind of taking it over,
that
you know.
Makes sense,
So I don't know. I mean, bro dudes have to listen to something. So.
Sure, they do. Everybody has to listen to something.
Exactly. So it's, you know, it's like at least good they're listening to good stuff. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, like we're so in between like so many different scenes, you know. So
that's awesome. Yeah. So besides, I guess whatever you want to genre yourself as, is there music that you like best?
I mean, we listen to a lot of 80s stuff. Yeah, I mean,
I do too still.
We do listen to some new stuff as well, but you know, a lot of, and I mean, the cool thing is like we're still discovering a lot of stuff too. It's just, you can go really deep, or like, you know, listening to like 70s and like electro funk, and there's just, I don't know, like we're mining the past as well as like, you know, trying to keep up with new music as well. Yeah.
and is in the future stuff, and they do really cool things with it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's we're kind of all over the place on that too.
And that's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay. That's where the
exactly.
creativity comes in. So, and then since we are a geeky site, we always like to ask what makes you geek. So, music, video games, TV shows.
I mean, honestly, I have to admit, I'm like really bad at video games.
That's okay. There's all sorts of other stuff. There's TV shows, movies, like Star Wars. I don't know, anything.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, all my friends are like super duper into Star Wars. I mean, Sean is like the biggest Star Wars person, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'm like a casual, like I know a lot just because like our apartment is filled with Star Wars figures now.
Everybody else talks about it, so you just know all the side conversation.
Like I know too many character names and stuff. I'm just like, I know like way too much about this for somebody who's not like actively invested in it. I would say like my geekdom is very like I don't know. It's like I geek out about like graphic design and like fonts and stuff, which is like not like kind of classic.
I like calligraphy. So that's great.
So
I like medieval calligraphy. So there you go, guys.
That's I mean, like, you know, you find it like anything, and then you can just kind of geek out about, or like vintage clothes. I like, you know, I get super into that. It's, you know, not classical like geek, but you know, my interests run deep, I guess you could say.
Well, guys, again, I'm Kristen with Get Your Geek On, and this is Liz from FreezePop, and thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for talking.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.